Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage. Welcome back to episode 21 of XCom 2. Last few missions have actually gone quite well. We're just waiting now for a few little bits and pieces to get sorted out. I'm going to go back to the geoscape and have a look at what we can do. It would be nice to get our armor before we go and do our next thing.
Attention in the colonies. It's important that the crew knows people out there need us and want us to help turn this thing around. They have to know there's a reason to endure all this.
We do have a little bit of intel, and I'm going to go ahead and reveal the hidden event. A UFO hunt. I don't really like that one. Reducing the retaliation counter by 2 weeks, I don't like. Huge amount of progress on the Avatar project. Yeah, we want to stop that one. As much as the hunting is nasty, that is the worst one by far, so... yeah, I think we're okay. What we're going to do is probably go and get the alloys and Illyrium crystals here. Just so we can kill some time until we get our research and stuff done. We may end up with another mission in the meantime, such as a guerrilla operation. So we have the Shadow Chamber.
Although I'm impressed with the strides we've made in infiltrating the alien psionic network, the depths of their technological advancement continue to leave us one step behind. However, with the enhanced decryption capabilities of this chamber, I'm confident we will find a great deal more information than we had previously hoped.
New objective added.
And we need to examine the recovered black site vial and the codex brain.
Begin our analysis of the material recovered from the Advent black site, Commander. With the Shadow Chamber fully operational,
shut up.
we can use its advanced decryption capabilities to analyze the codex artifact recovered by our forces.
Now the only problem we have is you can't do research in the Shadow Chamber and normal research at the same time. It's one or the other, and I would like to get that powered armor finished. Slow progress, which is quite annoyingly unfortunate.
Administration views our current band of renegades. Do they see us as an actual threat, or more of a nuisance?
Let's put somebody back into helping clear this room here. That will speed up the excavation progress. Now then, we still have one person who is injured, which is still Afro. He's going to be wounded for 2 days. That's actually fine, because I don't intend to take him along on the next mission. I'm going to take a sniper who has a bit more distance. So we'll probably take Voodoo, unless we end up getting a mission that I haven't bargained for. We should get our exosuit. And we have... now that we've got that exosuit, the question is, do we want to do anything else in the proving ground? Or we could reassign our engineer somewhere else. Don't really want to bother with experimental armor. Experimental grenades can always be useful, as can experimental ammo. Battlefield medicine. Now then, what does this actually give us? I think it just improves how much you get hit, how much medkits heal, so I think we'll work on that. I really would like to get my armor improved, but I'm almost certain we'll end up with some sort of mission before that happens. Yep, guerrilla ops, as expected. Well, okay, let's have a look and see what we've got.
These are the tactical projections for our next field operation.
So at least now the Shadow Chamber shows us what we're going to have in terms of the number of enemies that we're likely to have on the mission and the type of enemies that we will also have. So launching the UFO to hunt XCom is a bit of a pain, but it can be countered. You can dodge it, and it does lead to a mission which I believe we can probably do. This one would reduce the retaliation counter by 2 weeks, which again is annoying. It would give us a scientist, and then there's this one, which would give us another engineer, and we want to really block that breakthrough, if I'm honest. I think that's the big problem that we've got right now. We get an Archon, Viper, Heavy Mech, Heavy Lancer, Elite Trooper. We would get another engineer, which we could do with. There's no reason not to have an engineer. I think a scientist would actually be better for us. But I really don't want them to make much more progress on the Avatar project. So we're going to go and do this one. We have to recover an item. So we know what we've got here. So we will confirm that. We'll go and move in to do this first. Not the mission I was expecting, but still, I think we'll be fine. So who are we going to take along on this one? We don't have a sniper. I think we can take you and keep trying. Mind you, I do want to get his medical ability moved up. I don't think it's going to be the worst mission. I don't think we necessarily need to have you on there. We do need a sniper of some sort. Afro is back. He is shaken, and I would like to try and get him promoted. I might still bring him along on this mission and just see if we can get rid of that shakenness. He does have the blue screen ammo, which could be useful. I think this configuration is still very good to go. So let's go and just go in as we are. So this is a guerrilla ops. It probably will have some sort of timer on it. It also means once that dark event gets enacted, we'll probably have a retaliation site to deal with very soon as well.
Holding files tied to the alien operation we picked up on. The aliens weren't about to let it go that easy. They overran the site, recapturing the data and killing everyone they found. We're not going to let that stop us. Move to secure the area, neutralize all enemy contacts, and recover the assets.
Now, we're only showing 9 aliens. Of course, that doesn't count any reinforcements that they get. But I think we should be okay.
We've got a bead on the Advent data vault near your position. Be advised, self-detonating charges are in place at the target. Move to disarm and extract the package before its contents are destroyed.
Okay, we've got 8 turns and we've got quite some distance to cover, so let's start moving forwards. Instantly we spot some civilians, which could be problematic for us. That is a long way to move. So we don't want to trip those civilians. Let's go and start moving up and see what we can find. Okay, nothing spotted on the left. Let's go up and hide in this corner. Of course, civilians can move, so we do have to be mindful of that. I think generally we will be okay. Let's just start getting some people up into cover over here. Azumo, I think you can stay there. Let's get Afro up behind this. Want to try and avoid Afro taking any damage if possible. Well, let's be honest, we want to try and avoid anybody taking any damage if possible. But if we can avoid Afro taking any damage, then at least we have a chance of getting rid of his shaken state. I think we will just leave Azumu on Overwatch. Civilians shouldn't move. Okay, heard some aliens creeping around, but nothing really to cause us any concern. Let's move up and get into some cover. We can start to have a look around. Luckily, the civilians don't have a very long line of sight, so we don't have to worry too much about that. We have spotted a group of aliens. We could definitely get into a position to hit them with a grenade. We could hit all 3 of them with a plasma grenade. Again, this is one of those groups where it really is a case of you want to take out the Archon first. So we probably don't want to worry too much about Overwatch shots. Afro, you don't have any line of sight from there, unfortunately. Let's get you over there, so at least you have a pistol line of sight. And then we have Azumo, who can probably Would you have line of sight from there? That's probably going to be too far back. But it's the only cover you've got, really. Without making a double move. We'll move Azumo up to here. Once we get revealed, of course, we won't have to worry too much about the civilians. So, Marbers is going to open with a plasma grenade. We should be able to hit all three, and indeed we can. It's done a fair bit of damage to the Vipers. Now, the Vipers will seek cover, but the Archons should come towards us. In fact, they've all come towards us, mostly, which does make life a little bit easier. It's unfortunate that I've used... Well, I'm going to get detected now. I don't think that's the civilians, though. I think that's the Archon. So, what we need to do here is whatever we can. Lightning Hands gives us a free shot. 83% on that guy. 68 on the Archon. And 60 on that one. Let's take the 83... No, let's not waste it. Let's take it on the Archon. And he actually dodged it, but we did graze him. But what I can do now is use Face Off. Might as well use it now. And we can attempt to shoot every single target here. So there's one dead alien. There's the Archon hit. And nice one! You got a double kill in one turn there, Afro. That is really, really good. What we do need to do now, of course, is kill that Archon. So let's have a look at our options. Azumo still doesn't have a shot, unfortunately. You've got both of your movements left. So you could potentially move in here. Now, you are still concealed, which does give you a minor advantage there. Now, what do I want to do? Do I want to use an explosive and get a guaranteed hit here? Almost tempted to do that. Do some guaranteed damage to him. Let's use the grenade. It might be a bit of a waste of a grenade, but Archons are dangerous. And we want this mission to be as painless as possible. Okay, he's now down to a single hit point. That's just made our life a lot easier. You are still concealed. You don't have a combat protocol. Azumo does, but I don't think he has the range to use it. No, that's unfortunate. But we don't have a line of sight on it. I mean, I could just move close and try and hit him, but the chances of actually getting a good hit are unlikely. We do have a grenade that we can just toss out if the chances of hitting are really low. We knew we were going to get spotted there anyway. I don't really care about that. 63% chance I do not like at all. And we don't want to waste another turn trying to kill this thing. So we're just going to throw a grenade out and kill it. It's not like we pay for grenades, you know. We get them back on every turn, so that's fine. Let's start moving Azumo forward as well. Okay, good. And we need to start moving towards our target. I would like to pick up that loot if we can. So what do we get from this? We get an Illyrium core and an advanced hair trigger. Not the most useful things ever, but we need to keep moving forwards. Now we also need to work out how we're going to get around this if we've got to get into that building. Obviously we can hack from a distance. We do have that available to us. So, while I'm still concealed, let's move forwards and scout the area. Didn't spot anything on that movement. We could probably move up to there safely. Probably, maybe. Spotted some enemies, including a heavy mech, but we're already at the building with the thing that we need to hack, so we don't mind that too much. We can sort of get through. Yeah, we can go through this hole in the fence, so we're not completely blocked off. Got to be careful how far forwards I move. It would be easy to accidentally trigger something here. So we need to move people up into defensive positions. Almost certainly, if I move anybody up to here, they will get detected. So I think we might end up just moving people out into the open, just so that they're close enough to move in on the next turn. So I don't want to move too far forwards because I really don't want to trigger them. Good, that didn't trigger. Who else have we got? We've got Afro, who probably wants to be in some sort of cover. Might be able to take a snipe shot from there, so we don't need to move you the furthest forward. This is not a mission where we have to worry about extraction, so I don't care too much about that. Marbazir, I think you can probably move up to around there. Please don't activate them. And we did not. And then I think we'll get Azumo, and you can move up to here as well. Then we'll overwatch everybody else, then we can move forward. It is, of course, possible that they patrol towards us. We shall have to see. No, they actually stayed where they were. That is actually fine. So, what we want to try and do is hit them with a grenade. The problem with that, of course, is we're almost certainly going to be spotted if we move towards them. Almost without a doubt. Shadowhawk has salvo and acid grenades. Clearly he's not going to be able to launch anywhere near that far. He's not terribly far off though, I'll give him that. He's pretty damn close. Let's move up to this corner. That will activate them for certain. Oh no, they didn't actually spot us. Interesting. Okay, well let's open up with an acid grenade then. We can hit all of them. Oh, I think that's just hit the thing that we need to pick up. Whoops. Oh, no. Apparently it didn't. Right, those two guys are going to die on the next turn anyway, because they have acid on them. So all we need to really do is take out the mech. That shouldn't be a problem, although he's pretty well hidden at the moment. In fact, he's so well hidden I can't even see him. Let's get Marbazir over here into the half cover. At least that should give me line of sight on him. I do have line of sight on Heavy Lancer and the mech. 64% chance to hit. We will take it. Wow, Marbazir actually hit something. Didn't get the kill, sadly. A little bit disappointing. What about Afro? Do you have a shot on... You actually have a shot on the mech. Let's take that shot with Afro. Got blue screen rounds. Probably should have done that first. There we go. The mech's down. So don't have to worry about the mech anymore. We just start moving some people a little bit further forward so we've got a line of sight on our objective. Because we can hack it from range. Let's get Azumo up into cover now. And I'm not even going to waste shots on those guys, to be honest. Simply because we do not need to. So, Overwatch. You can move further forwards. Just going to start to move the gang up. Does leave Afro at the back a little bit. Azumo can actually move forwards into this building. I think it should be safe. Except the game's not letting me. There we go. Now these guys will just die because they're standing in the acid. Now there should be one more group of 3 around somewhere that we haven't yet encountered. And I can't remember what it was. I think there was going to be a Muton or something, but I just don't remember. Let's move up to here. I'm still concealed, so... Nothing detected yet. Just trying to get close enough to see the target so we can hack it from range. Still can't see the target, which is unfortunate. Let's start moving forwards a little. We've still got 4 turns. It's plenty of time. Afro, you are miles back. I'd like to get you up here, but I'm a little bit worried. The high ground is good, but you may well get detected. Shadowhawk, I think you can move up behind these barrels. Okay, we didn't detect anything there. Azumo, I think you can move up to here. You might even be able to see it from there.
We're near the objective.
Yep, you can see it, so you might even be able to hack it from there.
Positive confirmation of the target package. Move to acquire.
And, well, we don't want to worry about hacking that. Let's go and hack the chest. Because that'll just remove the timer completely and make life a lot easier for us. So let's see what our options are. We'll always have 100%, of course, to hack the chest. So, scanning times reduced by 50% for 4 weeks, or gain a lead on an alien facility. Now that can actually be quite useful, because it will give us another facility that we could go and destroy that would reduce the avatar progress even more. Scanning times being reduced is useful, but it's not like we have a lot of stuff left on the map that we need to scan for. Now, Azumo doesn't have the greatest of success when it comes to hacking stuff, but we'll give him another chance. And he's failed again. Doesn't matter, there was no on-fail effect. We probably should have just gone for the one that was 100%. But, you know, I just figured that at some point, the dice have got to go in my favour, right?
Menace 1-5.
However,
Confirmed. The charges are
that has removed the timer. So what we have to do now is survive until the end of the mission. And just clear up the remaining targets, which we know there'll be 3 somewhere. Marbazir, you can move up here. We've just got to find them, really. Marbazir can overwatch, as can you, and they're in the building. There they are. So we've got an Archon, and didn't quite see what else we had there. Looks like 2 more Advent. So relatively straightforward. Well, we already got a hit on the Archon.
I skirted him.
Stuff blowing up, but that is to be expected. Now then, as Azumo pretty much fails every hack, let's go and have a look and see if we can hack this tower. Just to see what it will give us. Again, we don't have to do it. It's always worth having a look. So what have we got here? Gain control of a random enemy for 2 turns. 100% chance. Yeah, we might even get the Archon. 100% chance of doing it. I think we should take that. There you go, Kyle. A hack you cannot fail. So, we gain control of a random enemy. Is it going to be the Archon? Probably not. It is... Was that the Lancer? Now, there is still one on the roof. He's going to be a pain. You have a line of sight on the Archon. I could get you up to high ground, but not where you would have a decent shot at anybody on this turn. Face off is already off cooldown. If I were to move you a little further forward... Well, we'll do a lightning hands shot. 60% chance we'll hit. And we did hit. And then we can just take a regular pistol shot. I'm not going to waste the face off because we've only got 1 target that we can see. There we go, that was a fair bit of damage. Now, I don't think we can kill it in a single hit. Azumo still has an action left. You can actually see the guy on the roof. Hail of bullets. Guaranteed to hit your target, but uses a lot of ammunition. Don't think we need to worry about that. Capacity discharge. Don't really need to worry about that. Then we just take a shot at the guy on the roof. It's only a 44% chance, but we might even leave you on Overwatch. Let's not be hasty there. You have a shot at the Archon. Unfortunately, you probably won't be able to kill it. We could definitely acid bomb with Shadowhawk, but I think I prefer to hit the guy on the roof. Friendly fire because we're going to hit our own guy who is on the ground floor. But that's fine. Doesn't matter. We were hoping we'd get the Archon. Right, both of those guys are dead. We've also got Salvo, which means if we want, we can just go ahead and fire a rocket in here. Which I think is exactly what we want to do. Let's fire the rocket in there. It'll take out his cover. Gets him down to 5 health. So we might... No point getting a kill with the Zumo. He's already maxed rank. We might be able to get the kill with you. 56% chance. Well, we'll roll the dice. And he got the hit, unfortunately, though. He just... he dodged it. So he's got 2 health left. Azumo has a hit, Marbazir has a hit, and I have a hit. Well, Marbazir isn't at max rank. Unfortunately, though... Would you have line of sight from anywhere? Would have line of sight from there in its full cover, so let's move in. That gives you a... what? 50% chance. Do you know what? Let's not take the risk. Let's destroy it with a grenade. Guaranteed kill. Marbazir should get a promotion, hopefully. There we go. Guaranteed kill. Did Marbazir get a promotion from that? Apparently not. Okay, let's just go and put Azumo on Overwatch. I will move over to here. And I will go on to Overwatch. Both of those guys should just die due to the acid anyway. Oh. And the other one's mind control, but should still take the acid. Yeah, that's it.
Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
So that's all the enemies killed. Got one soldier. One soldier wounded? Who did we get wounded? Or is that just counting the one that isn't actually our own soldier? That's a bit weird. I don't think we injured any of our own. Odd. 100% successful shots. Most under fire, 0. Nobody got shot at all in that mission. That mission was so straightforward, nobody even shot at us. That's how easy it was. Oh well, I don't mind that. Now, one thing I did also remember is I wanted to construct a radio relay in one of the regions to reduce the amount of supplies it would cost me at the Guerrilla Tactics School in order to buy all the remaining things that I haven't yet got. Might still be worth doing that. We get ourselves another engineer. That's going to help speed some of the things up in the base. We also currently don't have anybody injured, which means we can move people out of the Advanced Warfare School. Yep, no promotions, but nobody got injured in that. And we got ourselves a repeater and an advanced hair trigger, an Illyrium core. Nothing terribly fantastic. And Afro has now recovered. And we have a new engineer. So let's go ahead and assign one engineer to cleaning this machinery down here. And as we have nobody currently wounded, we will remove our engineer from the Advanced Warfare Center and put you on clearing the alien machinery as well. So I want to get the Scilab built, but we also need to get another relay, another, whatever this is, resistance comms built in here. We're probably also going to need more power, which means we'll end up having to clear out that power coil. So we've still got some stuff that we need to build. We've almost got the battlefield medicine. Let's just have a quick look at the geoscape. 7 days to investigate, and the reward is a gorilla op. That's quite interesting. Actually getting a gorilla op as a reward. Never seen that before. Decent amount of supplies. So what else have we got? We've got the gorilla op, and oh, we've still got the alien wreckage. I want to get that completed, actually. Let's go and finish that off. Getting an extra gorilla op would be good, though, because it would allow us to stop another dark event.
Strategic resource located.
There we go. We've got some alien alloys and some Illyrium crystals. So, which was the one that would give me the reduction? It's this one here, isn't it? North America. So all we need to do is build another tower, which is not a bad thing to do. Because we would gain more money by doing it. It's a little bit of a waste, but we could go and build one. And it reduces it by, what is it, 50%? That's probably worth it. But I also think we want to try and get ourselves another gorilla op if we can. So that is what we will be doing on the next video. We're also 10 days away from a supply drop. We're also going to get our powered armor, and we're going to get battlefield medicine. So we've got a lot of nice things to come, but that is something that I am going to do in the next video. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope you are still enjoying XCOM 2. I'll see you guys next time, and until then, goodbye for now.